One of the things you learn as a behavioral psychologist, perhaps above all else, is that behavioral changes are very, very difficult for people to make, even what you would think of as small changes. And everybody kind of knows this because they have their New Year's resolutions and they decide they're going to go to the gym and they go for like a week and then they quit and people revert back to their old habits. And you might say, well, people should behave better, it would be better for them. But then you think, well, how often do you take that advice for yourself? And so one of the things you learn as a behavior therapist is to help people make behavioral changes very gradually and incrementally, but that's very labor intensive, right? And it's also difficult for the people themselves to do, especially if you're dealing with someone who imagine that they're quite ill and they're in crisis, maybe economically, not least as a consequence of the illness. Then to ask them to make a radical lifestyle change is maybe it's even necessary, but the probability that they're going to do that on top of everything else they're struggling with is very, very low.